What's happened to modern relationships? Well, it's not just one thing. It's a combination of powerful cultural shifts that have collided all at once. The rise of social media, the explosion of online dating, and the rise of a brand of feminism that discourages accountability. The rise of social media. You see, we've entered an era where poor choices are no longer questioned. They're glamorized. Want to be a sex worker? That's called empowerment. Want to post endless bikini pictures for attention? That's called confidence. Want to live in chaos and blame others for the fallout? That's called being in your healing era. Internal reflection? That's now labeled as self-gaslighting. We've created language to protect people from even thinking about taking accountability. And so, what happens? A generation, particularly of women, is being trained not to look inward, but to always point the finger outward. We're told, you've been oppressed for centuries, now it's time to project. So, when a relationship doesn't feel like a fairy tale, when a man doesn't validate every emotion on cue, he's not just a guy with flaws, he's a narcissist. He's manipulative. He's toxic. It's always he, never I. And the wild part? There's an entire online market built to feed this mindset. Courses, coaches, TikTok experts, all speaking to the wounded woman, the entitled woman, the narcissistic woman. They validate every feeling without ever asking the hard questions. It's ironic how we hear so much about narcissistic men, yet our society is designed to feed narcissism in women. Let's talk about validation. If I, as a woman, post a picture online in a bikini, I'll get more validation in 10 minutes than most men will get in a year. Thousands of likes, DMs, compliments, rich men offering trips. You're so beautiful. You're a goddess. I'd treat you right. Now, how can a husband possibly compete with that? He can't. Not only can he not generate that kind of external attention, but he can't give it either. He can't validate me the same way millions of men online can. And that's the problem. We've created a system where a man's love and loyalty is measured up against a bottomless pit of digital attention. Men can't win that game. And sure, some men turn to porn for cheap comfort because it's easier than competing with the endless likes and flirty DMs women receive daily. But women, we replace men with the dopamine hit of attention. I don't need him. I can do better. Look at my inbox. And in that moment, we're not thinking about love or loyalty or reality. We're thinking about validation. So while he quietly stays committed, she scrolls through 100 messages a day reminding her, you're above him. We say we want connection, depth, commitment. But we've built a society that feeds our egos and kills our empathy. And that's why modern dating is so broken. Until we learn how to separate real self-worth from digital approval, until we start encouraging accountability over ego stroking, we're going to keep breaking each other.